already know what time it is. 5 in a row, man. 5 in a row. JB3 with the book. Y'all Cincinnati fans, y'all did y'all thing today. Showing up and showing out. Hey, who they? What they say? Nobody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So lead us off here.
They gotta play us!
Those are the types of games you got to find a way to win in December. It wasn't always pretty. You guys just found a way to figure that thing out, take control of the game. Hats off to you. Divisional games in this division, never easy. Never easy. And so I appreciate your effort tonight, finding a way to win. Okay? Outstanding performances tonight, our offense, okay? Overcame some adversity early, had to find a way to get yards, score points. They did a nice job doing that. But we were able to do that because our defense, you guys played your tails off the entire game. They had 6 rushing yards in the second half. 6. They take a lot of pride in being able to run the football. You guys shut them down. A big reason for that is our D tackles, BJ and DJ. Every time I looked up, you guys were in on plays. Cam Taylor Britt.
Yes, sir.
Logan Wilson, 14 solo tackles. Who you got, Logan?
Yeah, Wyoming.
And then Jesse Bates, we needed that turnover. That's a great way to close that game out. Now we go on the road next week for another big one. Okay, they're all big. You guys have found a way to win by any means necessary, and that's awesome to see. We got a special team right now. Keep it up. You guys have great confidence, but it's because you're willing to put in the necessary work Wednesday through Sunday. Okay, I can count on you guys. Every step of the way, you guys have stepped up and done that. Okay, great stuff.
Who they say gon' beat the Bengals? Who they say gon' beat the Bengals? No!
Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers. Shout out to my co-host, Mavy Madman. Tell me what's up, broski.
Who Day Monday, finally taking the Browns down.
Hell yeah, man. You already know what it is, baby, man. Episode 43 by any means, bro. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube, man. Yes, bro. Finally, the drought is over. Finally beat the Browns, man. Thank God. Thank God, bro. Because I ain't gonna be honest with you though. Like, I was not nervous at this game at all. There were some people that was nervous because they're like, "Oh, you know, it's the Browns. You know how it is when we play the Browns." I get all that, but they don't got number 9, and they don't got the offense or the defense we got or special teams. So I was confident. I'm sure you were too, Maverick. Getting to the shits, man. Got lots to get into. About this game. Bengals win 23-10 against the Browns, man, knocking out the drought. We're currently sitting at 9-4, currently at a 5-game win streak. Can't forget about that, baby. Hope everybody got their Who Day ways today whenever you listen to this shit. And it's the first time we've beaten their asses since 2019 to December, bro. And the score was 33-23. We was 2-14 winning that game. Andy Dalton was QB. Mixon was the lead running back. He had 26 carries, 162 yards, and 2 TDs. And Boyd was the lead receiver along with John Ross.
Ross.
Yeah. Tyler Eifert, Uzama, and Alex Erickson. That was the lineup.
It's a whole new squad now.
God damn, bro. Just picturing what we had in 2019 and then, yeah, exactly. Like, looking what we got now. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, that was the last time we beat them, y'all. December 29th in 2019. Going to the victory rant, bro. Like I said, great team win once again. Another statement game, obviously, is a divisional win. It was a much-needed win, especially like with the seeding in the playoff race, which we're going to get into here shortly. But I'll have to say this, though. With yesterday's win, Bro, a sloppy ass start. We haven't seen a sloppy start like that probably since like week 4, week 5-ish. I don't know. It went around that time. But terrible start. I don't know what's going on with Piron at the beginning of the game. He just had butterfingers. I don't know what the hell was going on with him at the beginning of the game. But yeah, that came down to play. But he did make up for it. Obviously made up for it in the late second quarter. Got the touchdown before halftime. Kudos. That put us up, I believe. Yep, that put us up with the lead at 13-3.5. Other than that, with the offenses, it was pretty. They did okay, even though we missed Tyler Boyd at the beginning of the game. I believe fingers and his phalanges and all that goofy shit. So yeah, with that. Also, T. Higgins went out of nowhere. I still don't know what's going on with that. You know anything about that T. Higgins thing?
Yes, I guess he pulled a hamstring during pregame warmups.
During warmups? All right. Dang. Yeah, but yeah, that happened. But other than that, yeah, the offense did really well. Like even without those two key components, like I said, it was like next man up. I mean, Joe Mixon did his thing. I think he had like whatever carries, but I know he had like 94 yards total. He did a good job. Michael Wilcox did a good job filling in for Hurst, even though he didn't really get too much action when he got the ball. You know, he did what he needed to do. Other than that, Trent Taylor stepped up, had a big play going. It might have been like the second or third quarter. Had a big play up the middle. I think it set up that Piron touchdown. That happened, and also we're going to get into the defense. Defense came out aggressive. They basically was aggressive from the start to finish, like straight out the gate. Straight out the gate, man. They got key stops, bro. Had the well executed, bro. That's one thing about this game is that you gotta prepare for like the unthinkable to happen, bro. And they did it. They brought the fleas out on these dudes, bro. they sick the fleas out. They got the flea flicker of Trent Irwin, bro. The 45-yard down pass down the middle, put the Bengals up 20-3. I think the only thing that messed up was we traded off interceptions with Watson and Burrow later in the game, and then McPherson missing that extra point after one of the touchdowns that we got. But other than that, it was a great team win, bro. It was a great team win overall. Great statement win. We got the Bucs coming up. We're going to talk about later in the show, but I don't really got much else to say. But it was a good, solid win. They did what it takes to win the game, knowing that I want to say the odds was against them, but some people would say the odds was against them due to losing Higgins, losing Boyd. You know, you basically lose some of the weapons, but they kept their composure, man. They stayed focused. Like I said, we got number 9, you know, and they found key number 9 and Callahan, the offensive group. They found key ways to get the job done, and that's what they did, man. Exited out with a 23. Damn, what the fuck I said? Yeah, 23-10 victory. Go ahead, Maverick. Tripping.
All right, first off, I do apologize. I got a tickle in my throat, so hopefully I can get all my words out and miss the coughing in between.
Oh, you good?
But like you said, it was an ugly win, but a win's a win.
Yeah.
I think they started off sloppy because of the recent history against Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it just started off the way the previous matches against Cleveland went. Like all of a sudden here again, we can't seem to get nothing going.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started settling down and getting plays and starting to move down the field, and everything started working out as it went on.
All right.
But it just shows the impact of, you know, when Chase went down with injury, everybody's like, oh, what's this offense going to do? Even though we still had our other top 2 receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And this just shows how much of an impact he has. Those 2 receivers go out. It's mainly just Chase, and everybody's like, well, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
We can still get this.
Right.
You know, so which obviously he took over the game again. You know, and with taking over the game like that, I just wanted to point out that now with what stats he put up yesterday, he's the only other player besides Randy Moss to have at least 2,000 yards and 20 touchdowns before their 23rd birthday.
Can't be mad at that.
But that's the type of impact that Jamar Chase has for the Bengals squad.
Thanks.
So as long as he's on the field, the offense should still somehow move one way or the other.
Oh yeah, the chains must move if he's still on the field. But like you said, if he's not on the field, it's next man up. The other group has to step up. And that's what they did, man. They did. When their number was called, everybody stepped up, man. You got to be proud of this team. It kind of gives you, like, because I remember like earlier in the season, we're talking about like, man, like they still haven't found the identity yet. I feel like they found it. They feel like I want to say feel like they have found it like officially. Like they did experiment. You just called it out. We did experiment. We didn't have Chase the 1 week. They excel with Higgins and Boyd and Piron. Then we don't got the opposite this week. And they excel with the people coming off the bench. Trent Taylor, Trent Irwin, Jamar Chase did his thing. Mixon's back. He did his thing. So it's just like we're still on the right path, man. Still on the right path. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes going to the postseason. Anything else to add to yesterday's game? I will say this though. I'm glad we're done with this game because like I literally had it up to here with just the comments. Like I get it's all jokes, maybe it's jokes, but it's just the whole Deshaun thing. I'm just glad we're done with this game because it's like y'all have way more to say about one mother. It's like y'all can be fake woke with this person, but it's like when we come to reality and we're talking about shit that's actually going on around you, y'all don't say nothing. So it's just like I just wish we keep that same energy throughout the whole when you wake up just keep that same energy when it comes to other shit, man. But I'm just glad this game is over completely. Don't get me wrong. Yes, some of the shit was funny. I saw some pictures at the tailgate. Somebody had a real live physical trainer bed with a mannequin laying with a boner and shit. I'm like, y'all doing the most, bro. I've seen footage on social media. That one section was loud. I'm talking loud. They would say like no means no. Like it was just like
the cameras actually screwed up at one point and showed a kid holding a sign up that said no means no. As soon as they realized it, they took the camera off him real quick, like, oh shit.
That's what I was getting. I'm gonna get into to the right from you, bro. But that's okay. That like we're on the same page. So it's like, man, I'm like, it's just like I get it. It's like you want to make the most hostile environment for your opponent, but it's just like, it's just like what's done is done, man. We have to move forward, y'all. It's just like we have to move forward, man. Like we have to move forward as a group, man, as a whole. But yeah, that's that. But that shit was funny as hell, man. Just seeing all that shit. But getting to the other shit, this was new that I peeped. I don't really think it's a problem, but a lot of certain people making it a big deal. But Jermaine Pratt made some comments, bro, about playing time following the win yesterday, bro. I guess he's been getting taken out on third downs, pretty upset with that shit. So I guess he commented on Twitter. He said, he needs to play third downs, too much money being left on the table. This is what I got to say about this. It's like, everybody's a competitor, bro. Like everybody wants to get on the field. Like, it ain't just him. I'm sure it's other players. It's like just where we're at in the season right now, knowing that the postseason's right around the corner. We're literally sniffing the Super Bowl doorstep right now. So it's just like he just wants to play on the field, man. It's okay. That's just the competitor in somebody, man. I wouldn't really take it too personal, but some people are, some people aren't. I don't know if you heard about that.
I like how I didn't, but
okay.
I like how he waited for the game right after he makes a big game-changing fumble,
right?
Over Henry and shit before he finally says something.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Maybe it could be something on his contract. He might have like an incentive like type thing on his contract, maybe, and he's probably missing out on opportunities to fulfill the incentive, maybe, possibly, But the defense coordinator said he had no problems with it. I guess they asked him earlier today. He says it starts with the unbelievable competitor he is, who doesn't want to come off the field for anything. We got lots of those guys that way. That's a good thing. He says we want those guys that want to play. We don't want guys that want to come off the field. We'll just leave it at that. There's no issues with Jermaine, not one. That's what the coordinator said, Amarumo. So, yeah, man, like it ain't no beef. It's just, I guess the media is just trying to make it a big deal, I guess you would say, but. Well, like you said, like he's just a competitor, man. Ain't no wrong with that.
Well, one thing the media loves is controversy.
Yeah, especially drama. They definitely love drama, man. Especially like to get us off our mojo right now, since we're on a 5-game win streak. They trying to do anything possible to cause drama in the house, man. But it ain't gonna happen though.
As much they want to talk about our win streak, Baltimore's right there too. I mean, it seems like no matter what we do, we just keep staying dead even.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is
Lamar
surprisingly.
Jackson goes down, so that little edge helped. Huntley goes in, then Huntley goes down. Like, oh, we even got more of an edge. And Pittsburgh all of a sudden got Pickett goes down with his injury.
Yeah.
Trubisky does Mitch shit. So they couldn't come up with the wins. Like, Jesus, they're down to their third string quarterback, and we're still trying to keep up or play keep up.
It's wild, man. That's the NFL. That's the beauty of this game, man. It's like anything is possible, and it's always next man up. Next man
you
up.
Look at it right now, every division is pretty much, I think at this point, kind of like settling to where here's where your winners are going to be, and here's your wild card. With Buffalo, I think they got a 2-game lead or 3-game lead now. Yeah. Kansas City's got a 2 or 3-game lead. The Tennessee's going to automatically win the South because the South is just a shithole.
Trash.
And then
Garbage.
you look at us in the AFC North, and we're just constantly just going at it with Baltimore. It's like, come on.
Garbage. Put us in the South. But yeah, that shit's garbage. Straight garbage. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's a lot going on, man. But we'll see how it plays out. One thing that made me mad though in the game, I feel like we go through this every week, and I'm not talking about the tip passes at the line of scrimmage. I'm talking about like these close ass catchable calls to where is it a catch or not a damn catch? And once again, and it's not Jamar Chase's fault. He doing whatever he possibly could do to catch the ball. But the officials have missed it again.
The same thing. I'm hoping you say the same thing. I want to say. Go ahead,
bro. The officials they fucked it up again. Like, I mean, I'm gonna post the picture. Like, there's a clean snapshot that shows his left foot is planted right by the out of bounds line. His right foot is literally for God's sake, you see the turf in 4K. It's like you see the turf like right in the photo, and they sat there and looked through it. They even stopped the game with the commercial break. I don't know if these dudes' eyes was watering down there. I don't know what was going on, bro. But they dropped the ball on that one, bro. Like, I'm glad that wasn't a major decision-making call in the game to where it could have justified us getting an extra possession to win the game, or so forth. So thank God they didn't get to that point. But going forward, man, it's like they got to get better officials. Like going to the playoffs, I hope it's better officials, bro. There's been so many missed calls just around the league in general, but I don't want to get too off topic. Tell me what you got to say about this play.
Well, yeah, I mean, yesterday's game, it was just an officiating nightmare. I mean, they were basically trying to paint the field yellow with how many times they couldn't wait to get the flags out. I mean, they probably got blisters on their fingers for how many times they were throwing those flags out.
Facts.
But like you said, to play with Chase, you could tell he was in. Somehow, again, like you said, 4K, slow motion, you rule it incomplete. But later on in the game, Cleveland makes the same identical play, and you called it a completed catch.
Yep, completed catch.
Like, wait a minute. It was exactly the same thing, but you called – okay.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like whatever works.
At least they did kind of make up for it with the one Cleveland play where he bobbled it as he went out.
Oh, yeah.
At least they still did overturn that one. But still,
that one was, like I said, he's been making great catches, bro. He's been making so many great catches. Too many highlight reels, man, every week. Every week he makes a highlight catch. But that's one of them. My favorite one is probably the one you said maybe a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. It was a one-hander. Yeah. And I saw that.
Catch of the year
bro. Man. That was clean.
Even though it didn't count.
Yeah, man. It'd been nice if it would have counted. But yeah, man, they missed a big one on that one. Going to this big injury report, man. We got some injuries on the way. Trey Henderson injury. I believe he had a broken wrist, they say. I don't know what the update, but what I saw before we started the show, they said day to day. Surprisingly.
Well, I mean, we've seen it before. They just cast it up. The defensive ends could still go in with that big old cast on there.
True. I think J.J. Watt had that shit on his shit years ago. It was with the Texans.
J.J. Watt, Patrick Willis.
Yep, Patrick Willis.
The list can just go on and on.
Pierre from the Giants. I think Pierre had that big thing on too.
Yeah, holding his 3 fingers together.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Sorry to make that joke.
Oh no, it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, man, that's that. It was amazing. He played through that shit. So just picture you have a broken wrist and you pushing a big ass like Sam's Club, Costco refrigerator. Bro, hell no, man. being pushed
For a whole
by a
quarter.
tundra. Yeah, a whole quarter for God's sakes. Yeah, man. God bless that dude, man. I hope he all right. But I did peep that Joseph Asai will be getting a start though. Like if he goes out,
If
Trey
he's
Henderson,
okay, he's on
yeah,
day to day right now too because of his shoulder.
that too. He got a shoulder joint, which I didn't know. I think that just might have hit the injury report because I was shocked. I was like, when the hell he messed up his shoulder? He's barely in the goddamn game. But all right, all right. But yeah, but if Henderson goes out, I mean, if everything clears out with Joseph Osai, then I believe he might get the start. But I feel like we'll be fine regardless. Though I feel like we'll be fine regardless. Depends on what happens.
Looking at the way Tampa Bay's been playing, I think we should be all right. Still.
Yeah, we should be all right. We should be all right. No sweat. Another injury, man. Tyler Boyd. Like I said, we told y'all earlier with the phalanges. I think his day today as well. Day to day, not day to day.
He actually had. If I remember reading that correctly, he had surgery while the game was still going on.
Yeah, they did that shit immediately.
Yeah,
they ain't waste no time.
I guess he had bone like getting ready to go through the skin or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was one of those. But hopefully he's all right.
I mean,
really
I saw it when the play first happened. I could tell the way he got hit. You could see it in the slow replay. He instantly reacted to that hand.
Yeah, hollering. Now you tell his number plain pain. But yeah, man. Hopefully he's all right going forward. But we'll see. Checking out on that. Going into the playoff picture, Bengals is sitting at 4, man. Bengals is sitting at 4, man. Buffalo 1, Kansas City 2, Baltimore 3, Bengals 4, Miami 5, Tennessee is 6. Yeah, in the conference. Well, I'm looking at the AFC conference as of right now. They're sitting at 4 right now as we speak. And then I lost track. Miami 5, Tennessee 6, and the Chargers at 7. That might be due to they ain't done the Monday Night Football yet. So it could change after the night, but we'll see. We'll see going forward. But like I said, I still think we'll be seeing the Titans the first round. I still see it. Unless comes down to that week.
Win the division.
Yeah, might say, let's win the division, come down to that week 18 game, then we bump up. So we'll see. We'll see how it happens going forward. Here we go. Offense, defense, special teams, and play calling, performance, and grade. I forget who went first last week.
I can go ahead and go.
I'm going to say, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, broski.
I mean, from a coaching standpoint, I'm going to give it an A+. And the reason I'm going to say that high, there was a report out that an hour before kickoff, they had to completely change their game plan.
Yep, I did peep
against
that.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
and
I did peep that.
It was still really successful. I like a couple of the trick plays they did, especially flicker. Even though the play didn't work out with Chase, I mentioned it earlier. He was supposed to throw the ball, and he just decided to get hit. Even he
that shit was hilarious.
I thought that was funny. I was laughing. I wasn't even mad. I was too busy laughing at it.
It just looked like everybody just paused though when he got the ball. Everybody just stood still.
Yeah, it was weird. It was comedy.
Caught in the Twilight Zone.
I mean, offensively, of course, you lose Boyd and Higgins. The running game still played well. I think Mixon averaged 6.4 yards a carry or something like that.
Yeah, it was like
I know it was over 6.
Yeah.
P. Ryan did have a little bit of the butterfingers early on, but he was still fine in the run game, and the way he just kept his legs moving for that touchdown. Everybody thought he was down. He just came back around the outside.
Facts.
Still scored. Chase was Chase. He does his things. Irwin and company, they followed up with their part, replacing Higgins and Boyd. So I give the offense for that type of game, and the fact against Cleveland, of course, the batted ball, I give them a B+.
That's fair.
I won't go to a perfect A because of like the tip passes, the butterfingers, and the things like that. Defensively, I will go ahead and give that. I'll give that an A-. I don't want to go perfect because you did give up a few big plays here and there. There were quite a few missed tackles from Bell.
Yeah.
So, but you did for the most part shut Chubb down.
And Hunt.
Yeah,
down, both down.
I feel like a quarterback after not playing for almost 2 years, and this was only a second game, I think he still did a little bit better than I would have hoped for him to do
Mm-hmm.
the way our defensive play. So that's why I'll rank that there.
Okay.
Special teams, sorry, I'm going to have to really crush you on this one and give you a D for missing the extra point like that, shanking it that damn bad, and
Damn.
making me lose points on fantasy also hurt me too.
Oh yeah, gotta give him the D to them, bro.
You
It
know,
cost you.
but the fact that you shanked that extra point like that, even though you made up for it later, it still is like,
Yeah.
we're in playoff mode right now, man.
Thank
Money
you.
Mac, you gotta
Thank you,
make sure you
Maverick.
make at least the extra points.
Thank you, Maverick, for
It's do or
saying that.
die right now for that shit.
It is. Thank you for saying that. We're in playoff mode. It's like, yeah, you may like because they all made up on they play. Piron, McPherson, a lot of people made up on plays, but still though, if we in the playoffs right now. It's like ain't no room for mistakes. It's like you got to be on the shit. You got to be on the money, man. If not, we gonna fuck it up. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Definitely with you on that. I agree with everything you said on there. Literally. Here we go. Since you went backwards, I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, play calling, coaching, whatever. Play calling, coaching. I'm gonna give it a B plus. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Like I said, I do love the flea flicker play. Offensively, they did call some great calls, but I will say this to point this out though. Even though it's a good B plus, the score could have been way much more. Exactly what we talked about last week. Like this score could have turned into like how we talked about how it was with this when we played the Steelers last year. We started out right out the gate. I think it was like 28 something, like 28-3, wherever it might have been, like going in the half. It could have been. It was on that pace. It was on that type of pace after they got their first touchdown and got the second one. It was on that pace. But yeah, B plus for that for the play calling. Special teams. Yeah, special teams. Yeah, bro. I gotta get D as in dog, man. It's like you gotta hit those, man. Like I don't even know what happened on that. That was an extra point. Usually, I mean, it's hard to know what's going on, bro. Like I don't know if it was the placement. It's hard to know what was going on, but we're still missing on one of these like punt returns, kick return. We still haven't seen that yet this year, but that extra point miss, we didn't like that at all. Yeah, you gotta judge them hard on that one. So I'm giving a D. Defense, Jesse Bates interception. They held Kareem Hunt and held Chubb to low yardage. Like they had zero run game, like zero. It's exactly what we basically picture what was going to happen, like going to our game plan. We're talking about the last episode. Basically, all you got to do is contain Watson. Don't let him go on the outsides, force him in the middle, make sure that pocket collapses immediately. And that's what they did. I think they got, I don't know, it was more than 2 sacks, I believe. It was more than 2 sacks. Yeah, held the running game to a minimum. I think the only thing that was a downfall was they let up a lot of passes to Peoples-Jones. Peoples-Jones had like 111 like yards. So it's like, I don't know if I gave my grade yet, but I gotta give him a B minus. B minus on that for the defense. But offense, I'll give him a B plus. Offense B plus. They excelled the game plan well, especially what you said earlier. They had to change up the whole game plan along with next man up. Like I told you earlier in the show, Trent Taylor stepped up. Trent Irwin stepped up, got a second touchdown of the season. Kudos to him. Mixon is back. Mixon probably had falling up off the 5 touchdown performance weeks ago, and he's back on this game. It ain't like he missed a beat. It ain't like he missed a beat at all. Offensive line was perfect. They was doing a lot of, not doing a lot of. They blocked Burrow, protect Burrow like pretty good, pretty well. If I graded them on that, it was like I'll give them a solid B plus on that on protection with Burrow. But yeah, B plus on the offense, man. They killed it. They did what they had to do to win the game. So I'll give them a B plus on that. Anything else to add for move off of this, G? That's it.
Nope.
Players of the game. Who you got?
Offensively,
Trent Irwin, obviously. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I could say that, but I mean, the way Chase just takes control of the game and you know what he was doing, I got to give it to Chase.
Go ahead, bro.
Defensively, just for the fact he played a whole quarter with a broken wrist and still kept going after it, I got to give it to Hendrickson.
Yeah, you gotta give him a stripe. You gotta give him a stripe award. You have to, man. Have to. It's like that takes a lot of like just to block that out of your mind. That like that pain is like throbbing. Yeah, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that's a different type of dude right there. Different type of dude right there.
I'm a strong hand.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, my players of the game, like I said, I'll give it to Trent Irwin. That touchdown was a momentum shifter. That flea flicker. Defense got to choose. Yeah, I mean, if I had to go the opposite of you, so I'm not saying the same thing, I'll say Jesse Bates interception. Also, I would say DJ Reader, man, his impact on that D line stopping the run game. Like he was on a lot, y'all see on the shot rewind, he's on a lot of highlight plays that call stopping the run play, closing in the box on Deshaun Watson. He's dancing around in the pocket trying to figure out. He was in on all that, along with Hubbard and Hendrickson. So yeah, I'll give it to DJ Reader. There was
a big difference in that line between last game against Cleveland and yesterday's game.
Hell yeah,
big difference.
Hell yeah. So I'll give DJ Reader. DJ Reader, my defensive player. Yeah, DJ Reader and Trent Irwin for the offense. Play of the game. I think I already said mine. But
yeah, I was going to say, I'd have to agree with you. The plays of the game to me was the flea flicker to Irwin and the Bates interception.
Mm-hmm. Even though we traded off, but it was still momentum shifter because they was on the roll. They were on the roll. They were definitely on the roll. But yeah, man, that's that, man. Anything else to add, man, before we get into the up next of next week? Here we go. Up next week, man, week 15. We go to Tom Brady's town, man, playing against the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. It's a away game. Game starts at 4:25 p.m. Buccaneers come in the game at 6-7. Here we go, man. What we got to win? What we got to do to win this game? This is a big one too.
I mean, every game from this point on is a big one.
It's popcorn right here
against the GOAT, but
hell yeah,
the way Tampa's been playing, they just can't seem to get it together. I expect a big game from the secondary because it seems like all Tom Brady can really do anymore is the dink and dunk plays.
Mm-hmm.
So Wilson and Pratt and company just contain that middle of the field, and you're going to kind of shut Tampa Bay down as far as I can tell. You have Reader up front. He'll shut down Fournette or whatever run game they try to, commit to. And as long as our linebackers just seal the middle of the field, I don't see their offense being able to do much of anything.
Facts.
Defensively, I don't think Tampa Bay's defense is all that great either.
They're not. Their defense is it's like Swiss cheese, bro.
Yeah. Depending on, I would hope to have Higgins back, whatever going on with his hamstring, but just attack early and force Brady to play from behind, and don't keep doing that. Get too comfortable in that prevent defense if you're playing with the lead. You just saw Brady did have that nice comeback win the other night. Brady doing Brady shit, as you call it.
Mm-hmm.
So don't sleep on it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Don't sleep on Brady. And I'm glad you said that. Whatever the score is, don't sleep on Brady. Don't give him too much time left. Try to, as soon as you get that, I won't even say as soon as you get the lead, but I'll say when it gets later in the game, and let's say it's kind of like this, let's say hypothetically, it's 24, 24-13 or something going into third quarter with 6 minutes. This is where you start to play the clock management to keep him on the sideline as much as possible and hopefully get one of them drives you're talking about where we got a 7-minute drive, just running the ball, 3-yard passes, run the ball, just keeping them chains moving, make sure they use the timeouts, keep his ass on the sideline. Just keep his ass on the sideline. But offensively, I don't think you have to worry about with them. Mike Evans, of course. I mean, Julio Jones, he'll give his little spark here and there, but he's not really a threat like he was years ago. But outside of that, you can't let them get in the rhythm with the running game because the Rachaad White character that they got that comes up second after Fournette, he's nice. He's nice. You can't let him get in the rhythm, man. If it's not working with Fournette, don't let the next one get in the rhythm, man. But they shut that down like we've been seeing them shut the run game down these last 5 games. Bengals should be good. The Bengals should be good. But definitely, yeah, they got to come out aggressive. score early, get the lead early. Hopefully they take the kickoff first so we get the ball back in the second half so we could add on to the lead going into the second half.
Yeah, I like that flip. Last year it was all about deferring to the second half. This year it's all about give us the ball first. We want to strike first.
Yeah, hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works, whatever they decide to do. Because regardless, okay, let's say, okay, what we got? We said Tyler Boyd's hurt and Higgins is hurt. Let's say we might be out with one of them, or maybe let's say without both of them, and it's Chase and Irwin and basically the group that we saw yesterday. I still think we could put up a solid like 20-something points, even with that group. Even with the, I mean, we just saw it just now. It was possible them doing it yesterday without the interception, but if it's with the group that we saw yesterday, oh yeah, they still get 20. But if we are full strength and we have Higgins and Boyd back, I don't know if we will have Boyd. It depends. Higgins, it's a great possibility.
I'd go ahead and let Boyd sit this week out.
Yeah, I might have say just to play it safe and just let Trent Irwin and Trent Taylor come in the game because they do all right when they fill in. They don't really lost a beat. But okay, let's say we're without Boyd and we got the group along with Higgins. My final score for this game, I got the Bengals taking this one 31, Buccaneers 17. That's what I got. 31-17. What you got, G?
I actually really like that score, 31-17. I do really like that score. I was kind of leading that route in my head.
I have it written down. I was like, bro.
You kind of swept that right off from under my feet.
Let's go, man. But anything is possible, man. We don't know what we're going to get. You don't know what type of Tom Brady we're going to get.
I'll go 24-13.
That's fair, too. That's fair. That's
24,
fair.
24-17, that range.
Because I don't see the Bengals going forward scoring nothing under 20 points. Like, everything got to be above 20. Everything has to be above 20. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Both of those scores is possible. Anything is possible, man. Yeah, man. Comment below, y'all. Comment below. Like I said, we loving all the comments you guys been doing. I do appreciate that. Loving all the comments. Comment below what your score prediction is, man. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a great game. Like I said, 4:25 p.m. I don't know what network, but you'll find that out. You'll find that out, man. Here we go with the closing, man. Let's go. The week 14 results. We want to get out of here, man. Yeah, I'm excited for this game, though. We're almost over, y'all. This year's flown by. I still can't believe we're already in like near Christmas already. This year flown by.
I'm just waiting for the week where we can clinch a playoff spot just so that part's over with. Like, hey, we're officially in now.
Exactly.
It's just a matter of which seed are we going to be at.
Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. All right, here we go. Tonight, we got the Patriots versus the Cardinals, Monday Night Football. That should be a good one. This past Thursday, we saw the Rams beat the Raiders. Baker's debut. Shouts out to him, man. Got off the plane 2 days before the game. Learned the offense in 2 days. Come back from a deficit. They only had 3 points going into the fourth quarter. Came back with the last 7 minutes left. Gotta give the man kudos, man. Shouts out to him on that. We just told you the Bengals beat the Browns 23-10. Thank God the drought is over. The Jets lose to the Bills 20-12. Cowboys beat the Texans 27-23. Cowboys almost lost that shit.
Struggled.
And I think they had our
paying attention to that.
I was too, because they had I think what's his name? Driscoll. The guy we had here was quarterbacking for Houston. That was crazy as hell. But yeah, they almost won that shit. Vikings lose to the Lions 34-23. Lions, like, they starting to win game. I'm like, all right. They 6-7.
Oh, they're mathematically still in it.
Dang. Lions trying to make a run.
Don't sleep on them.
Yeah, don't sleep on drunk Bill Cowher over there, man. Don't sleep on him, bro. Okay. All right, Lions winning games. Here we go. All right, Jaguars, they beat the Titans 36-22. That was a crazy win.
It wasn't even that close.
It wasn't. Your Eagles beat the Giants 48-22.
Yeah, they did.
They killed them, man. Jalen Hurts is doing. I'm just
that game
impressed.
was over after the first quarter.
Yeah, it was. It was a done deal. It's a done deal. We were talking
I
about it
can't wait
earlier.
to see the matchup between the Eagles and the 49ers. That should be a fun matchup to see. That type of offense versus that defense.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think? Well, I know you're an Eagles fan. But are you wanting to be honest who's going to win, or you want to?
I would honestly say the Eagles would win that game just for the pure fact that defense isn't going to win it alone, and we don't fully know their quarterback situation with the 49ers, how good that Purdy's going to be.
I forgot.
He may be Purdy now. That don't mean he ain't going to be ugly.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You ain't lying. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Kudos to him, though. Besides Baker Mayfield, you go from Mr. Irrelevant, you go to starting right, and beating Brady and this, that, and the other. Keep doing your damn thing, son.
He pulled a Mike
That's all I
White.
gotta say.
He pulled a Mike White, bro. From the Jets,
Dude,
pulled a
Mike
White.
White was getting his ass handed to him yesterday, though. I mean, he was
thrashed.
beat up.
He was getting his ass beat. Another person was getting their ass beat too that we're going to get into. But before that, Ravens pulled out a little sneaky one with the Steelers, 16-14. Lamar's out. They got the Browns next week. Hopefully the Browns can pull that one out. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. Chiefs beat the Broncos 34-28. Did you see Russell Wilson?
Oh, yeah, I did. He went night-night.
God damn.
And then that nice little golf ball sticking out his temple, dude.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, he got rocked.
He lost that locker room. There ain't no way in hell your quarterback should be looking like that.
No.
No way in hell. It might be one of the things we were talking about weeks ago where, like, motherfuckers just moving out the way. Like, man, let this dude get hit, man. Let's ride my ass. Like, motherfuckers, no weird way, y'all, but you know what I'm saying, man. Just getting on this little lingo. But, yeah, bro, it's like
country ride.
Dude was bleeding out the mouth, man. He got sucker punched, bro. But, yeah, he had that big knot. Hey. See his temple from the parking lot. That shit was crazy, man. But, yeah, man, they lost 34-28. Buccaneers, they lose. They lose 35-7. That's one thing I will say, though, about that is the fact that they're coming off of getting their ass beat. They come in to play us. The game will be kind of, I'll say at the beginning be real neck and neck, but then I still think we'll start drifting away from their asses as we get later in the game. But
that's how I feel.
I just know how Tom Brady is coming in them games after getting his ass whooped. He's locked on, but that's got to add that to that sequence. But yeah, they lost 35-7 yesterday against a new quarterback, like you just mentioned, bro. I forgot all about that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Also, more scores. Panthers. Carolina Panthers beat the Seahawks 30-24.
That was a hell of a game.
It was. It's like literally neck and neck. That was a good game. And then lastly, Sunday Night Football. Dolphins lose to the Chargers 23-17. They said the Dolphins on the sideline, they had the heaters because it was 55 degrees. I'm like, bro, they play Buffalo next week. It's like,
if you haven't seen, by the way, since you said that, they're in for another snowstorm for that game.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm like, y'all gonna be in for a doozy. I don't know what you can do to prepare for them type of games that you're in the Sunshine State. I don't know what you could do to prepare for those. It's like, do you leave early and go to like Minnesota and practice, or just leave early and go up there and practice for the whole week just to get used to the climate?
Football's a winter sport, man. You got to figure it out.
Man, I'm like 55 degrees, and they over there like it was 55 degrees. 55 degrees to us is like 70 in Ohio.
Right.
People got on shorts, thong sandals, all types of shit. But damn. But yeah, man, that's that. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen going forward with that shit.
Them poor Floridians.
Yeah, they're going to get used to it, man. Like I said, it's playoff time. But yeah, other than that, man, that's all they got for y'all today, man. Definitely shouts out to new subscribers, man. We're sitting at 111. Thank you. We loving all the support, man. Please share with a friend and share with a friend. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe right now, man. We're here on YouTube, also on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and so forth. We'll be live streaming live streaming on Sunday for Sunday's game, not for tomorrow's game. Live stream for
I think
Sunday's
someone's
game.
eager to get into this
Ah,
game
bro.
already. Like, bring on Tampa.
Because, bro, it's just like we're towards the end, and like this game against Tom Brady, this is what people want to see: Burrow versus the GOAT. Since they're basically saying he's basically like be the new face of the NFL. So it's like seeing this happen, man. It's gonna be an epic game. Like I will say, expect a good game on this one. Expect a good game. But live streaming Sunday, going live at 3 p.m. Please don't be late. If you are, it's all good. Power hour starts at 3:25, man. Please share with a friend and share with a friend. Anything else you want to add, Maverick, before we get out of here, broski?
I'm not ready for it for tomorrow, but I am ready for Tampa.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I wish it was tomorrow. I might say, you can say I am antsy for this shit. I just want to get to the playoffs. I literally want to just get, uno, dos, tres, tacho. And then we end the playoffs, bro. I'm just ready for the playoffs. Just so we can start off where we left off at, man, with this redemption tour, revenge tour, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely a revenge tour.
I'm also hoping we're 100% healthy going into it, too.
That too, man. I hope so. One thing I do want to add, though, before we get off here, that goes back to the Browns game. If I'm Jacoby Brissett, I'd be thinking twice about being on this team.
Right.
Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to call a spade a spade. We know what happened the first meeting when Jacoby was there. He had a highlight fucking game. You bring in the guy that's been on probation, house arrest, whatever the hell you want to call it. He's been out. He hasn't played a snap. This dude has been leading the team, having comeback wins and everything. I am defending him because it's like it's a shitty situation. And again, it shows you the Browns would do Brownly shit when it comes down to it. Knowing that their season really ain't that over yet, but if Jacoby was in the game, I don't know what the result would have been. It'd probably been much closer, but the Browns gonna do what the Browns gonna do, man. But that's all I gotta say with that one, bro. Like I said, if I'm Jacoby, I would think twice. You come on down here, though. Just drive your ass down.
Back to that debate again.
Just drive your ass down I-75, man. Ask for a jungle t-shirt. We got you, man. We got you with the striped t-shirt, man. But that's all we got for y'all, man. We want to give y'all a hoot, man. Who's being silly, bro. Man, that's all we got for y'all. We love y'all. We out, baby. Salute.
Hooday.